Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today we out here trying to run up the ladder again. I think the reward changed, so we could get a superior. You don't get the choice of ability on it, but I mean, that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is trying out this new squad. Careful Scizor with the Occa berry. With the SD set, no U-turn. We got a classic Volcarona, timid, some good setup. And we got this Starmie here, bold. And we're running Reflect on it to get some screens up for the rest of the squad. Got fast Zapdos for some speed control, and this Chomp to get up hazards quick for us. This is a pretty offensive team, and we don't have a good weather setter. So, I mean, we run into rain, and we're gonna have an interesting matchup. But let's see what happens if we get there. But as you see, this matchup, you don't have to deal with any weather. Except the Scizor. I'm tripping, bro. Alright, whatever. Well, from that, I kind of like the Scizor lead. And I like it for two reasons. Silly Chomp, I'm getting damage on this thing. They disrespect the Zap. Good shit. I did a lot. This thing's definitely offensive. But I mean, I'll take my kill with it. So 55. I hope I don't miss this Hurricane. This is a little risky. So they go Starmie here. Leads me to believe it's offensive. Not the greatest for us, but I'm not in the best position to really do too much. As I want to keep this thing around because the HP Ice is super nice for the other D-Knight. And I can't go hard Starmie here. I'm thinking about going in a Chomp. I know Surf is pretty freeform. But I also need these rocks up. So, you know what? I'm gonna go Scizor. I do like keeping that bird around. And they do 25 with Ice Beam. Sweet. Or Bug Bite. I live. Because as we said, this thing is careful in nature. And we do 100 to it. Yeah, that Scizor came in clutch right there. The good spread and all. So now they can go for Mach. I accept this thing's gone. And I just get rid of these hazards here. Could have also went in a Chomp. I got my own rocks up, but I don't like these being here, and we got good removal for it, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get a Reflect up. That's a measly 30. Oh. I don't know this tech. Yo, we are smoking you. Pursuit does 26. That is horrendous. That is horrendous, my dog. I'm doing more Skull than you are Pursuit. Sheesh. I don't think he's ever seen a Starmie beat a guitar. So they get rocks up for whatever reason. That thing took way too much from Scald. Circonchus. Alright, now we do have to treat this thing like a threat. Because if I don't get a Scald burn on it, you could be playing with fire, right? And I understand that. So I feel like I should go hard chomp. But then again, I could rapid spin, get rid of these rocks, and I'm still gonna be in a higher speed tier. Alright, and they go for Draco, they're special. So I chip off recovery here. Should be game. Starmie should sweep. Unless I get crit, but even if I got some mons in the back here. And they forfeited. Next. Alright, this team is very similar. Except this time they've got a Rotom and a Zapdos. Which means they got more Volt Turn momentum. And that makes me want to keep Chomp around for a bit of a threat. But I could also lead Chomp, try to get rocks up, which is a valid option. I also have D-Claw on my D-Knight. But I mean, as the previous games went, I don't dislike a Zap lead, and I also don't dislike a Starmie lead. But I could also be a little bit of a I'm gonna lead Scizor. So I go with Zapdos. I gotta respect the Heat Wave. I mean, HP Ice would be a crazy call. If they went HP Ice on this, you know, you got me. You straight up got me on that. They go for the Heat Wave. Pivot back, Scizor. HP Ice. Now, we don't have anything to really touch this. But I do think Starmie... I do think our own Zap is actually our best play here. So they go for Heat Wave on their own. Volt's gonna actually do more. I'm faster too because I'm timid, which is great. Might have been a speed high. I mean, 67 is a lot. Regardless of that though, I'm going Scizor. $46 is also a lot. Now, if I can get damage on this thing, I'm going for it. If I can't, so be it. So CC, we know it's bulky Rotom. It would have been cool to keep Scizor alive a little bit for the T-Tire, but I mean we got other checks for it. I really just want to get ship on Rotom. We have a lot of mons you can go to. Probably goes in Chomp here. I mean, Chomp is the fairest. Going into Starmie is very interesting because I can just go Zap. I get a pretty free Hurricane or Volt. I mean, I'm going for Volt. Alright. Well, I live. And that threat's gone. Next, we gotta worry about the Rotom, though. Because that Rotom is definitely a threat. Be sure of that. This is a hard turn, though. I might go Volk to force out Tar and get rocks up. Because T-Tar comes out. I mean, I could always go for a Bug Buzz, but I'm not trying to do all that. And I don't think they're a DD set. They go for a Stone Edge. And I'm gonna get rocks up. Because I don't know how else I'm gonna beat Rotom. Speaking of which, I should be able to live. And if I get a Toxic off, that's actually how we beat Rotom here. But those rocks are huge for the Zap. If they stand in Defog, that's also great for us. Perfect. So now they take passive chip. If I want to anticipate the pain split, I mean, I see it's a bulky set. So it definitely could be going for that. And go for rocks on the 1 time. Probably for the 2 time. Alright, but they go for pump. Zapdos has served a lot of its role at this point, so I'm gonna sack it. And since we're timid, we should be faster than it too. But we also know the set, so we might be able to get a Roost off here. Especially if they go for a Volt Switch. 15. They go into their own Zapdos. If this is really a speed side, then I'll be amazed, but my friend, I don't think it is. Because I won the first one. And here, we've really got a couple options. I'm just going to get rocks up though. I'm not going to be too fancy. They go into their own Chomp. All I've got to do is go Starmie. They get their own rocks up. I'm gonna reflect. think we know how this goes. It's 24, so this thing's super bulky. It's careful. Which has Pursuit doing 20. Crunch would do 40. Rotom comes in. Gets scalded. Sandstorm plus poison. Does not take it out, but it's close. Certainly close. My friend could not get a kill this game. Damn. Wanna come Kelder? Go come Kelder and try to get a kill? Hey. There you go. Yeah, I mean, part of me wants to go Chomp here, but I know my speed tier is good, so I'm not tripping. I just didn't want to risk a bulk up there, so I did what I did. And while this thing is a threat, don't get me wrong, I think 2 volts clean this thing up. So they go T-Tar. Which means I get a free Earthquake. As we saw, this was a bulkier looking Chomp. Say it rocks up. Honestly, well played. I can't do much about that. They sack Rotom. I actually have a chance to Flame Body it, so I'm gonna use that for Volcarona. Alright, they go for Draco. I hope that wasn't a throw. I doubt it was. But, I mean, we go D-Knight. Hey, Draco again. I didn't want to live if that were the case. Because if I died there, I could have went Zap and Roosted. The question is, does Zap live Mach? We first go into Chom. We got a Quake. So Ice Punch kills. Helmet plus burn. Let's see. Does Mach Punch kill Zap? $21. 6-7, baby. 6-7. Yo, that's how you know this team is the truth. Is it possible to get the 3-time? Yo, this team has some threats. And I have a Zapdos. It's pressure Raikou as well. So it's not going to do as much numbers as I'd expect otherwise, but my Chomp lead's pretty free here. So it goes Raikou. That's fair. I'm pretty sure this thing speeds here. I'm pretty sure this thing speeds here is kind of weird. Or it's good in that regard. I don't know if it's gonna kill. And I'm gonna risk it. Okay, yep, it killed. I might be screwed because they have a D-Knight and a Volk. And I have nothing. And those were my hazards right there. You know, what if I set up with Volcarona? You know what if I just set up with Volcarona? How about that? So they go into Torkoal. Are they gonna explode on me? What's this thing here to do? Are you gonna explode on me? So they go for Toxic. I'm going to Fiery Dance. It does 80. They crit me with Rapid Spin. I'm now +3. I'm now +4. So D-Knight comes in. Sun is up. So I'm gonna go Zap here. So multi-scale's broken, so I can HP Ice. Going to Raikou. Which isn't bad, because I don't really know how else Chip is gonna be a sand against this thing unless I'm doing this. I could Hurricane, you know. I actually don't know what this thing's base speed is, but it's definitely a threat. They pick their move very quickly, so I think they're gonna Calm Mind. Alright, they go for Volt. That's cool. You know why? Because I'm going for Volt. And if they go into some disrespectful mod, I'm setting up. Go into Scizor. See what happens. Think you win this speed's high with D9. Go into Volcarona and try to set up. I'll sweep any of them. Alright, maybe not Volcarona. Volcarona would be kind of annoying. Nah, I'd get a Scald off with Starmie. You're in a bad spot here. You just thought this thing was too good, so you wanted to bring it in. I got 2 Prio Mons, though. Don't count them out. I gotta keep that D-Knight around to sweep against that thing, though. So I Volt. Now, Scizor could come through, or the D-Knight. I'm pretty sure I got Fire Punch on this set. I don't have Fire Punch on this set. Alright, it looks like the best choice we have is Scizor. Now, this thing might go, oh my gosh, I got Hidden Power Fire. I'm gonna go crazy with that move. 53. 53. Don't disrespect the boy. Or the girl. Name is a shorty. But still, don't disrespect him. In comes Volcarona. If they go for the raw fire move, then I'm gonna be really happy. If for some reason they don't QD. Alright, they did QD. I think I'm screwed. But hey, maybe they don't have any coverage at all. And what a world that would be. Alright, so Starmie dies. I don't think I'm ever gonna get 3 wins in a row on this channel. But hey, one can dream. Actually, nope. Why would they do this? Hold up. Hold up. Alright. I kind of thought from that roll it would kill. Five. Yo, it lived. Zapdos kind of clutching. Hold up. Do we think they get greedy here? Oh, I was actually the one who got greedy there. game was a real tragedy, but you know, what can you do? Except learn from the mistakes that you've had some there to make greatness happen when you play next game. Peace out.